What is up, good people? Jungle Ink here. Hope you're doing well. Today we're going to dive into a story that might resonate deeply with the XRP investor. Cameron Fouts. He's a prominent crypto YouTuber. He's walking away from his 443,000 subscriber channel, citing major issues after covering Ripple and XRP content. Could the same forces that seem to be stifling Cameron's reach be working against Ripple and, by extension, the XRP holder? Let's break it down. This affects XRP investors and what it means for Ripple's future visibility in the crypto space. It's always like we are fighting an uphill battle, aren't we? Is the YouTube algorithm actively working against XRP content? Now, there are some monster successes out there, big channels, but this has been a reoccurring theme where channels get taken down and then they're returned. Like, oh, sorry, we made a mistake, but they're never quite the same after that happens. Something is always off when an XRP channel is taken down and then returned. The censorship and reduced visibility faced by Cameron Fouts mirrors what XRP investors have been feeling for years. A force working behind the scenes, stalling progress, stalling success. If you're an XRP investor, this story, well, it might feel far too familiar. Cameron Fouts, he started his channel back in 2009, growing it to one of the largest channels on YouTube. His XRP videos, they were wildly successful. Most of you may know of him because of those videos. They gained substantial traction during the 2021 bull run as Ripple fought its legal battles against the SEC. However, things took a sharp turn when YouTube flagged and removed 15 of his XRP related videos. So we know there's a correlation there. It's not that his channel just took a downturn out of nowhere. YouTube reached out and said these 15 videos, by coincidence, were all XRP related, or Ripple and the SEC court case, we're going to remove them. They took them down. Now Cameron won his appeal, and YouTube put all the videos back up. But his problems were not over. After those XRP videos were put back on the platform, YouTube took his whole channel down. Once again, he won that appeal. He was given his channel back. He had broken no guidelines. There's nothing he did that broke YouTube's TOS. But once his channel was back, just wasn't the same. Does this sound familiar? XRP investors have watched Ripple battle, ridiculous regulatory and institutional roadblocks for years, seemingly stalling the adoption of XRP for no good reason. Cameron's frustration feels like a reflection of the larger fight XRP holders have had to face. Just like Cameron's channel, Ripple's progress, XRP's adoption, it just hits these imaginary roadblocks for no good reason. Well, there is a good reason, just not one they say publicly. Cameron revealed that ever since those videos were removed and his channel was removed, even though he won his appeals, it just has stopped any growth, any traction. He has been punished. Do not make XRP related videos again. He's going to have to start a whole new channel. In fact, he's seen his competition flourish. People that were far behind him now are running out in front of him, having all sorts of success, and it doesn't matter what he does. YouTube just refuses to put out any content, even content that is wildly successful on TikTok and Instagram and X. He can have success with that content. It is good content. People want to see it. But after he dipped his toes in the XRP pond, YouTube, they ain't messing with him. He clearly has some sort of shadow ban applied to his channel. And I can guarantee you this, there's some really big XRP content creators out there. I would guess within a year, you'll see them get tagged. Sometimes you just kind of skate by and no one notices you and you have lots of success. They don't do it to everyone, but I bet you one of the top 3 channels within the next year has significant disruption, a really falling in viewership, even though their content may stay the same. You just watch. We'll check back here in about a year. But I bet you see someone fall off in a big way, and not because their content is bad all of a sudden. As we enter the next bull run, I think they're gonna, like they always have, start nailing anyone that puts out that XRP message. It's just a matter of time. It's a ticking time bomb. If it hasn't started already, I don't stay on top of all this. I don't know how many views people get. Don't really care anymore. But I guarantee you someone's going to get tagged. You just watch. Let me know what you think. Because listen, YouTube's a tough game. You look at, in my circumstance, when I started, there just wasn't a lot of us out there. And now there's a lot of great content creators. There's a ton of competition. And there's just better options to watch. And that's as simple as it is in case of my channel. But when this happens, when someone's ripping and roaring, getting a ton of views, and then they just fall off a cliff, that's a whole different story. When people are like, oh yeah, I remember that guy. I just thought he stopped making content, or I just hadn't seen anything in a long time. Like something's going on behind the scenes. And more often than not, it is happening within the XRP community. Someone on X used to be really favored by the algorithm, or someone's removed from YouTube, or this happens all the time. And when they're reinstated, something big has changed. We're fighting against a lot of forces here. Let me know what you think down below, though. Is this an indicator that the system is against Ripple, that the system is against XRP? The fact that we're the only major crypto currency in the world that was directly taken on by the SEC and all this legal stuff and what happens on social media? Or is it just happenstance and bad luck? Let me know what you think. As always, please like, please subscribe. The revolution will be televised right here on Jungle Link.